every culture has a stew, and that is, what a curry is, where you have spices and you have meat or vegetables, and you cook it together for a while, and every culture has that. So yeah, I can definitely see like the string going along through Asia and then into Europe as well.
We have star anise, we have cinnamon bark, we have whole coriander, cumin seeds, fennel seeds.
Curry is basically anything which has gravy in it, mainly this thick tomato paste that they make, and it's really rich in spices. It's hot.
This seems to be a good idea.
Hi, we're the Jacob sisters.
Hi, I'm Mandira, this is Marine.
And we're both from South India, Kerala. And Mandy made a beautiful eggplant vegetarian dish.
And it's brinjal curry, so it's something that's unique to the area where we're from.
We tried this dish the first time, basically from our mom's kitchen. And food is about love, so this is our way of showing that we really love and care about someone.
My name is Solomon Rabinovich. I'm originally from Colombia. I started as a sushi chef, cooking. And after that, from Japanese, I moved around into Thai. Thai has their own versions. I've always been a fan of Indian food. I've always tried to find a way to mix all the Asian flavors that I've learned and experienced with flavors that I hold very dear to me, which are Spanish flavors. I thought what better way to mix them than take an ingredient like oxtail, which is usually what most people have available in Spain. A bull that got killed after a bullfight, so it's very tough. It's very, very stressed out. In Latin America as well in Southeast Asia, even the worst cut of meat is a celebration.
My name is Sam Asunovat.
I'm Mimi Asanavad.
And I'm Ashley Asanavad. And we're Mimi's Gourmet Egg Rolls and Curry Bowls. My father prepares everything from scratch. The Massaman curry is actually coconut, peanuts, onions, potatoes, and love. And that's a big part of our culture. Him coming from Thailand is showing love through food.
Yeah. You got it going on. This is awesome.
Have you had curry before? No. Is this your first time? Is this your first one, or you have had one just now before?
This is my first one.
I hear a lot about you guys.
That's good.
Do you like it?
I did have Indians, Malaysian, Thai curry, Vietnamese, they're all good.
This is my first Asian food fest, yeah.
Oh, really? Have you had curry before?
I have had curry.
Oh, what type? All types of curry? Did you know there's so many varieties?
I had no idea. I know little about curry.
Oh, yeah? So what do you think so far?
It's very good.
That one is very good.
It's got like a warm place in your heart. It's just so
Good for your soul.
satisfying. Yeah.
I never tried Malaysian curry before.
Yeah.
My favorite was the eggplant.
There's like the oxtail one. It's like the people mixing their cultures and like
Yeah.
all of their backgrounds and everything.
Yes, the Indonesian, I think it's number 7. I thought their presentation was excellent. Taste was good. Smell was good. Everything was good about it. But the way it was assembled and presented was in a class by itself.
Oh yeah, the Malaysian one there was excellent.
Yeah.
So very colorful, very tasty.
I really like the Vietnamese. I thought it was really authentic. Had some lemongrass and coconut.
Food's kind of like the heart of every single Asian culture, every single Asian tradition. Food is always at the heart of it, and that's always the best way. It seems to make connections.
I loved, there was one guy who did gnocchi instead of potatoes, so it was kind of like this Italian-Thai fusion, which I really loved. I'm Julie Neeson-Gosden. I write Wine Me, Dine Me in Cincinnati, focusing on local restaurants in the Cincinnati area and beyond. Everyone can talk about food. That's something that everyone has in common.
While growing up in India, that's all we had all the time. For lunch, for dinner, it brings back a lot of memories. You can smell curries from a good amount of distance. As you walk in the door, you know that your mom, your aunt, whoever it is, they're cooking some really delicious curries for you.
This last one I tasted was the spiciest, and that gave me a feeling that I'm not sure what it was. Reminds me of a few things I've had in Mexico, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
It just makes us miss our parents a lot.
There isn't a lot of South Indian options here in Cincinnati, so she tries to recreate that. By just making this simple curry, we can feel like we're back home in India.
There's also that ingrained memory thing where you taste something and you kind of remember the people that you met and the people that you were talking to at the same time.
It reminded me of a time when I went to Malaysia with my mom, and she hates spicy food. It got so spicy for her, but I loved it. So just sparked memories.
I'm an immigrant. I've been here 43 years. When I first came here, I was the only one in the university.
Oh, wow.
Now, look at that. I'm Lee Wong. I'm the trustee president of Westchester. This is wonderful. This is, to me, diversity is strength for the community. That we are beginning to see more people coming out, get involved with the community. I think food is a good way, just like music. It speaks an international language. This is a crown jewel of Cincinnati, and that it takes a long time to create this.
It's good to see that now people, here are starting to see that there's more out there. Know that there's more than meat and potatoes and fried fish. If you just take a chance, that there is a lot of food out there that you can try out and have a wonderful experience.
Oh, it's great. It's a cultural institution. And there are a lot of people who normally wouldn't have the exposure to these foods. So just getting it in their mouth is an accomplishment.
For me, like not only tasting the food from India, but also tasting food from other countries like Malaysia or China, these festivals kind of help people over here to get to know what the Asian food is like. They give me a lot more opportunity to get to know what kind of food these people eat, the people from other countries, get to know them better. They all say that, Asian foods are spicy, but then it's different kind of spice. It's not the same.
I think there's so many people who aren't really familiar with anything beyond like pad thai or sushi or, just kind of staples of what we think of as American Asianized food, or Americanized Asian food. There we go. It's really important for them to see.
My passion is one Asian together to be one. We can be one because we have a voice.
And I think it's a great way to have the food festival because everyone loves food, so they can connect with food, so they can see that culture, and hopefully it opens their eyes. Yep, open-minded.
I know. I just love seeing all the different cultures and everyone down here.
I think those are great events to get everybody out into the city and hanging out.
And I am a new resident in Cincinnati, so I live a couple blocks down the street, and I've been here for about 10 minutes. And I have tried 5 of these.
Especially at this point in time, having Asian focus, I think, is so appropriate. There's so much happening in the Asian food category. Pho Lang Tang here, and Kwan Hapa, the new place on Vine Street, and Kaze, the new Japanese-American place on Vine.
It's very important to have an Asian American community to feel like, okay, we're part of this country and this wonderful land of America, but we still retain our unique culture, especially as we're third generation and sometimes even second generation that we're removed from our motherland. So go Asians!
Oh yeah. Thanks for awesome.